Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Point Fighter Live. I'm Alex Reyes. We're gonna have an awesome show today. We got the champ, Bailey Murphy, and as you can see here, the picture, he won the Whirlwind Classic. He was one of the winners of the Whirlwind Classics this past weekend in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're gonna be talking to him about that tournament and just some other sport karate stuff. Awesome, great fighter, and man, look at that ring. It fit him perfect, right? So you're joining us now. I just got the notification. I'm about to share it. Give us some power, okay? Sharing is caring, and that's how we get the power on the show, right? By you sharing it and getting it out there. And let's show support to Bailey and to the show. Thanks for tuning in. I'm about to share it all over. Um, let's see, live show, and then I'm about to share it everywhere. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I just shared it in about 5 or 6 places, maybe more. All right, you know me. All right, okay. So, Bailey Murphy. So the tournament was great. When I saw, if you guys saw the live streaming from there, it looked like an awesome event. Larry Wells, the Wells family, they do a great job with the event, and some of the other winners. Kevin Walker was there. Donna Rhodes right there. And so I believe Kevin won open weight or overall, and then Bailey won the other division. Okay, with the one with the ring, and it was a lot of great competition there. It was awesome, great tournament, and that's why it's Point Fighter approved. And okay, so we're gonna bring on Bailey in just a few minutes, or maybe less. Um, let's just talk. Let's just show some love to some of the sponsors. ASG, limited edition silver. All right, last week I showed the gold. You can have this pair. There's only like 100 of each made. I think 100 pairs of each made. So once they're gone, that's it. 10-year limited edition silver gear by ASG, and congratulations for 10 years being around. Another sponsor of the show is Doris Brothers. Great awards, godfather of trophies, and a sponsor of the power rings for Point Fighter. So shout out to Doris Brothers. Those power rings have been a hit, and it's great to see people winning them from all over. We also had a winner from Germany this past weekend too. We got to get them on the show as well. The German Open was last weekend as well. We got to do a post show for that one. And last but not least, Fighters Inc. Top 10. They got Fighters Inc. has the face shields now in stock again. So you need a face shield for your top 10 helmet. They got it in stock. Just go to fightersinc.com. They got a bunch of other stuff there that you need. Now, this weekend, I think it's one of the few weekends that there's no Point Fighter approved events. So it's been a great year. Thanks to everybody for the support and all the promoters. It's been awesome. Now, the following weekend, everybody's getting ready, geared up for the U.S. Open. It starts July 4th. Team fighting is the 4th, which is a Thursday. Then Friday, there's off forms, and then Friday fighting. So the schedule's pretty unique and pretty cool. And then Ross Levine is going to be fighting for Glory that night as well, and on Friday night. So if you're a fighter, you compete Thursday for teams. Friday, you can watch Ross Levine fight for Glory, which is close by. It's not in the hotel, but it's close by, 10-15 minutes away. And then you compete Saturday. Awesome event. I can't wait for it. This weekend, Dean Barry fights too. We had an interview earlier with him. Hey, so what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. I'm just looking at some of the comments. Power Baby, thanks for joining us. You guys always support, and you guys are always supporting. Thanks. A good topic today I had was strategy. I'm going to ask Bailey about this one in a little bit, and he could think about it right now. Although I'm pretty sure he already has a strategy. Strategy, you're up by 1 point with 5 seconds left. A lot of people went with I asked if you go with offense or defense. A lot of people said defense. Man, I think it's for me it depends on who you're fighting, right? It depends, but so many things come into play too, because sometimes when if someone's down, right, and then the other fighter that's winning just kind of starts moving and trying to use up the clock, the momentum goes to the other fighter, right? I've seen that happen a lot where they're up by 5 and like 15 seconds left, and then all of a sudden it's tied or whatever. Like sometimes the judges, even the moment, the energy shifts, right? And anything that comes close, the judges start going there. So I think it has to be a balance. And I said earlier, experience, right? I think experience is great when it comes to this. When it comes to this, you gotta like maybe be in those situations, to get better at it, right? And then the champions are always there, right? And they know how to pull it off. They win. There's a lot of times that the champions are up by one. I think I spelled strategy wrong. I just noticed that. My bad. I think so. I've been in summer camp all day, but I'm not sure. I'm looking at it, like glancing it. I'm not sure, but you guys understand what I'm saying. But listen. So going back to the point, you know, I like to do in my training sometimes. When I used to train with my brother, we would fight, right? I would be up by one, and he would, 10 seconds left, and we'll have somebody judging, and then we'll reverse it where he'll be up by one. And I think game planning helps that. All right, okay. So what's up, baby? What's up, Murphy? Let's bring on um Bailey right now. All right, yeah. All right, here we go.
Hey, what's up,
Yo,
Alex?
what's
What's
up?
up? How are you?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? Everything good?
Yes, sir. I'm good, and you?
Awesome, man. Thanks for joining us. Hey, man, you've been busy, huh?
Yeah,
You've
for
been
sure.
busy.
Yeah,
I saw you in Italy. It was during Battle of Atlanta. I mean,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you missed that too.
yeah.
But you got an opportunity to go to Italy to fight for the best fighter tournament,
Mm.
and you did. That looked like a great experience over there. Now, before we get into that trip, how did you get that trip? That trip was from. It looked like you were sponsored to go
Yeah.
over there,
That
right?
was that trip was from Waco, USA. From so they I guess a couple fighters were selected. So me and Tyreek were brought out there. Yeah, and then
Man, that's awesome.
Troy Benz and Raquel Benz also went too.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So Waco USA sponsored you guys to go out there. That's
Yeah,
that's good because if you think about Waco, you know, the sponsored teams or whatever, like or Waco, it's really country versus country,
yeah,
right? It's
yeah.
different. It's a different format than the United
Yeah.
States.
There's not
So
a lot of there's not a lot of teams. Like the teams are really just the different countries.
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
different countries, and like it's so different than here. But that's pretty cool that they're
yeah,
making a push to do that, include the US in there. That's pretty cool, man. Wow, that's
yeah.
awesome. I didn't know about that. But hey, so how'd you do over there? How'd you
So
do over there?
I did pretty well. I think I could have did better. In the minus 74 kg division, I placed third. I lost to Elijah Evero in my pool, so I got second in my pool, and that brought me to third overall. And then the next division, which was the minus 79 kg division, I ended up winning the whole thing for that division, so that was cool. And then Tyreek and we won the minus 74 kg tag team,
Oh yeah, I
which
saw
was
the
a lot of fun.
tag team. That
Yeah,
was
that was a
cool.
lot. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's cool. So they have you could fight in different weight classes then
Yeah,
over there
yeah,
if you want to.
yes, sir.
Hey, that's pretty cool, man. Hey,
Yeah,
so you've been to this tournament looks pretty big as well.
yeah.
Like it has a lot of all the top fighters from Europe that go to like the Irish Open. How does it compare? Like, what are some of the comparisons to people like, let's say, have been to the Irish Open but haven't been that one? What little differences did you see in the event?
Well, I my me myself, I've never been to Irish Open,
Oh,
but
you haven't? You
no,
never
I
been to the
haven't.
Irish
No,
Open?
I haven't.
Oh man, but you've
I
been
never.
out there to Europe, like you've been to the Waco Worlds,
Yeah,
right?
so yeah, I went to Waco
That's
Worlds in 2016. This is only my second time to a Waco tournament, like outside of the
yeah,
U.S.
but you
Yeah.
all right, so you've been outside from the US. This is your first time as an adult going
Yes.
outside?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, it's funny because I kind of mentioned to you earlier. Um Raymond Daniels, I was talking
Mm.
to him about about you to him and Blitzmine. I was like just talking to him about some of the fighters up and coming or like great fighters of now. And he's like, man, I would like to see Bailey go out more, like
Yeah.
he's doing great here. And then boom, like 2 weeks later, you're
Yeah.
out here, in Europe. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. So you want to do that, right? You want
Oh
to
yeah,
go
for
out to
sure.
like to more out to Europe and like
Yeah.
even like Central America or South
Hmm.
America, right? Like Guatemala, there's so many good,
Yeah,
like it's a cool experience going to these countries and just like I think now the talent level is so high that to really be considered the top now, I think
you gotta go
you have to
everywhere.
go,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man. Hey, so what are some of the adjustments that you have to make over there that's different than fighting out here in the U.S.?
So some of the adjustments, obviously the body jab. Everyone really
Yeah,
kind of mocks it, and I mean, it's not my favorite technique either. But to win over there, you definitely have to. That's something you have to get adjusted to. You're gonna have to use it yourself if you really want to win, or
yeah,
fight and compete at a high level over there. You're definitely gonna have to use a body jab, and it's a fast paced game, and people that are kickers, they may not like it as much or do as well because there are kicks to the body are one. So that's a
right.
yeah, and they don't kick as much over there. So yeah, and the
Yeah, they
ring
don't
is
kick as
also
much, right?
yeah,
They
the
don't
ring
kick
is
as
also
much.
bigger. It's
That's
two.
also against the kicker too, right? The
Yeah,
people can move on the kicker.
yeah, yep.
Yeah,
It's two
man,
2 minute rounds.
man. But that makes it even more, cool. Like seeing Roman, he's a kicker, and
Yeah, for
Zoe
sure.
over there, like how they win, or
Yeah,
how Zoe used to win. Like it's hard. It's pretty hard to win over there as a kicker, and they kind of have
yeah,
done it. You
for
know what
sure.
I mean? Hey, I did spell strategy right now. I'm looking
Yeah.
at it. I thought I spelled it wrong for a second.
Mm.
That's funny, but yeah, man, that's awesome. So then let's go back now to this past weekend, Whirlwind Classic.
Yes, sir.
How was that tournament? It looked like it was a great event.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great event. I won the lightweight division. Kevin won the heavyweight division, and ended up winning the overall. For that, and then we fought. We made it to the finals again for the Waco open weight, and I ended up beating them after the 2 rounds.
Yeah, man. And how
Yeah.
about that ring? That
Oh,
ring
it's a
fit you
beautiful,
perfect.
beautiful. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. It looks good. That's a great picture for next year's flyer
Yeah.
right there. Yeah, man. Hey, so are you gonna be at the US Open then?
Oh yeah, I'll be at the U.S. Open. Yeah.
Nice, nice, man. Nice. That's awesome. Hey, so now you just finished high school. You're going on to college, to university. I think you're staying in the area, right?
Yeah,
For
not too.
university.
I'm actually 45 minutes away.
45 minutes away.
Yeah.
So no major changes that are
No.
gonna happen.
No, sir.
No? Nice, man. That's great. That's great. Hey, that's awesome. Now, we had a top earlier, right? A
Mm.
topic earlier today. Like, let's bring that up. And man, this is great. I want to hear from some of the champions how they think. Or like, is there a game plan, or you just stick to the same thing, like react or whatever? You just keep fighting your fight. What's your strategy when you're up by one? 5 seconds left. Do you even have a strategy or not really?
Uh, yeah, like you were saying before, you brought me on. It really depends on the fighter,
Yeah,
because some fighters aren't gonna let you waste those 5 seconds. Like actually at Amerikick, I think I was up two against Tyreek, up 2 or 3, and he I was up 3, and he got a kick on me within the last
yeah,
5 seconds, which brought it into the overtime, and I had to win by 2. So depending on the fighter, that strategy
yeah, man.
doesn't really work. Yeah, but
And also depends maybe on you too. Like if you're an
yeah,
offensive fighter
yeah,
and you just
exactly,
try to go defense, it's like it's just not in you. It's not in you like that.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly,
But that's been a great topic earlier today. It's like it's
yeah,
pretty cool seeing the mindset of people because and also now the rules are different. Like now,
mm,
if you just run and throw yourself,
yeah. So it's one
I
point to the other
remember being
side.
like, I remember fighting and like and coaching like before that and just being like, run, throw a kick and get out of the ring, throw a kick, get
Yeah,
out of
you
the
run
ring,
out of the ring during that time, they're gonna give him
or
points up.
fall, throw a kick, throw a spin. I used to tell Victor, throw a spinning kick and fall, and you're falling out, you're falling down. It's not your fault, you're fighting out, but now that's a penalty point.
Yeah,
So, I don't know. There's also could be just lift your leg up and
yeah,
keep it up, hope, and then but man, it's crazy. I've seen some cool like Hail Mary moves too, like someone throw just a spin kick or whatever, jump spin at the last minute. Like
yeah.
that's it makes it exciting. And I guess winning by two sometimes changes it, right? If
Oh
you're up
yeah,
by two, I mean if you're up by one,
It
right?
doesn't matter.
5 seconds left. It doesn't matter. You got to get that second point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you like that? Do you like the winning by
Uh,
two?
the 1 by 2. To be
Yeah,
honest, not really. Only because it's 1 by 2. If it was 1 by 2 in a one round fight, it's different. Like in the runoffs, I like that. Like 1 by 2 if it's a 1 round fight, but in a 2 round fight, I don't think there should be a 1 by 2.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That is that. A man, that makes so much sense right there. And that
Yeah.
does happen, right? 1 round
Yeah.
fight. That
Yeah.
does happen, man.
I think actually all of my overalls that I've won in the past 2 years, I think they've all, except for one, I think they've all went into overtime. Like I was up one with the time over, so I had to win by 2. I think every single one.
Yeah, man. Wow, man. Hey, so this year you've had a pretty good year, right?
Yeah, so far.
You've been you're keeping going. Is there any you're traveling outside now out of the
Mm.
country? Well, what are some of the goals you still have in Sport Karate? Is there like a tournament that you want to that you really want to win? Of course, you want to win them all, but like, is there
Yeah,
certain tournaments that you want to really win?
yeah, for sure. Uh, I want to win a Warrior Cup, of course. Um, I want to win a lot of Irish Opens. I need a lot of those. Uh, and then especially a diamond ring.
There you go, a diamond ring. That's
Yeah,
really awesome right there.
yes,
Hey,
sir.
so what do you tell somebody that's a young, fighter, right? That's a junior, right? They're about to come up, and they're seeing college because a lot of times you see kids that are about to go to college, right? Like they just drop out of the scene, right? Um, what advice would you give them to kind of stick to the sport, like as far as you're gonna get into it now, you're not even there yet, right, where you have to balance
Yeah.
that, but it looks like your mindset is like, this is what I'm doing, and boom, what's your mindset, and what would be your advice to them for people that are thinking about, I don't know.
Uh, Especially someone coming from a junior division, I'll tell them to stay hungry and that just keep grinding because no one when you come into that adult division, no one's gonna respect you. Um, you gotta that's something you gotta earn your respect.
Yeah,
Yeah, and don't look into your own hype. Don't look into your own hype. Like when I was coming in, I was a fighter.
yeah.
Yeah, and just me not worrying about that and just staying focused. That really helped me with my success.
Yeah, man. Sometimes the mind could throw you off. Now, you're Bailey Murphy. Like, people knew you were gonna come up.
Yeah,
You're gonna be pretty successful right off the bat. But like, let's say, but I've also seen some juniors that become better adults.
yeah,
Like
that's true.
sometimes, man, it's a shame sometimes seeing people quit and just get out of the sport. Maybe they think that they're not gonna do so well in adults. But I seen kids, juniors become better adults
Yeah, that's true.
when they become adults, like, so you guys can't just give up on yourselves. I guess it's a mind thing, man. It's a mind thing for sure. Hey, so um team straight up, you guys have won some team fighting as well. You guys got a pretty solid lineup when you guys are all together.
Yeah.
What's the next team event that you guys are doing together?
Uh, so actually this year we haven't fought our best at all as a team this year. Not gonna lie. Uh,
Yeah.
we came up short at Chicago. That was on me. Ocean State we just didn't fight well. America we didn't fight well, and I wasn't there at battle. But our next team event we should all be there. We'll be ready for U.S. Open.
Yeah, man. Hey, and sometimes when you have superstars, right, on a team like yourself, like it draws in, it makes other people want to draw in to to fight with you. Like,
Yeah.
do you have that? Do you have that happen to you? Like where people kind of like they kind of want to fight. They mention they want to fight with you, or they want to be on, or like, or that's something that does that you just say. Or they just go pretty much to Coach G, pretty much. Do you ever get stuff like that where people are, man,
Like
I want to fight?
messages and stuff,
Huh?
like like texts and
Yeah, I
stuff.
know. I just
Yeah.
talk like people saying they want to fight with you when they get older, or just they just want to fight with you, right?
Yeah.
I'm
That
not
that
talking
happened.
about people from other teams either.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, strong fighters want to get with other strong fighters. So I just wonder if that ever happens.
Oh yeah, that happens for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we don't have to get into detail, but yeah, man, that's awesome. Hey, congratulations again on the event.
Thank you.
You did awesome. You're doing awesome. You're rolling. Congratulations on going to university. Now, last question, is there a major? Do you have a major in sight, like that
Yes.
you want to do?
Yes, sir. Study criminal justice.
Ooh, criminal justice. Wow,
Yeah.
man. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. And I know you got track too, right?
Yeah.
You're doing the track thing. And let me ask you, with the track thing, I got another question here.
Mm.
Could that feed into like the Olympic stuff, or how does that work?
That could, but at the right now, like if that's something I want to pursue, I don't think
Yeah.
karate would be.
Yeah,
That wouldn't
it's
be possible.
100%,
Yeah,
right?
it would be 100%, and
Yeah.
that's not
Hey,
something I really want. If anything, I would rather karate over anything.
yeah, man, that's awesome. And how about, okay, so criminal, you want to get into criminal, what is it again?
Criminal justice, yeah.
Criminal justice. All right, so that's what you want to in your career. How about like teaching? Anything like maybe
Yeah,
open?
actually, I thought a lot. Thought about that a lot. I definitely, at some point, right now at least, I think I'd like to have a school at some point.
Yeah, yeah, but not right now, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's awesome, bro. That's great. You're doing great in sport karate. You're doing awesome in life, and I'm proud of you. Keep rolling with it, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, thanks to everybody for joining us tonight as well. Just give it a share and give it some power, and stay tuned. Point Fighter Live. U.S. Open is the next one.
Yes, sir.
U.S. Open, baby. All right,
Yeah.
power, guys.